Okay. Next question. Revolving the world asked, what's Zach's and Isabel's dream job?
I'll have to say a dream. Okay, well, Zach's easy. He wants to become a chef.
Well,
There's different types of chefs, though, so let me try to answer that more. I don't imagine him working in a high-pace restaurant. He doesn't manage stress very well. It's not. I didn't say this because it's not his worst trait, but he doesn't handle stress very well.
oh God. No.
So I don't see him working in like Hell's Kitchen. I don't see him working in any other fast-paced kitchen. I can see him working in his like own kitchen if he wanted to start his own kitchen, or like his own restaurant rather, not his own kitchen. I'm gonna just make a kitchen out on the rest of the road here. Serve up some burgers. No.
That would be a taco. That would be a stand.
No, it'd be a kitchen.
Almost a taco stand.
Anyway, but yeah, I think I see him working in I can see him working at a place like Olive Garden because they're fast, but they're not like stressing their working out. I can see him definitely because diner is also pretty fast. I don't see him really working in a diner. So yeah, those would be my two things. I either see him being in a slow-paced place, or I see him making his own. If he doesn't pursue cooking, he'd pursue baking, which again, same scenario. I don't see him working. Baking is actually you don't usually need to go fast for, because usually you're preparing them for the next day, especially the cakes and stuff. The problem with baking is you have to be precise, because if you're making cake of like a happy birthday cake, you need to be precise, otherwise you start all over. Another reason I hate baking. Cooking, if you mess it up, usually you still have something to use. But yeah, I shout out to all the cake makers out there. They're crazy good at what they do, because you have to be precise. Like if you like, imagine misspelling, like your brain sometimes does it automatically. Imagine misspelling happy birthday or the person's name on the cake. You have to start all over. And so because if you don't, then the customer's going to complain and the business starts to dwindle. So he'd pursue one of those two. If he somehow doesn't pursue like cooking or baking, which he said he will, then his other dream job I can see him being is an actor. That's the only other one I can see him doing. Musician is not, I don't think, a dream job of his. I think he'd like to be know all of his instruments, but I don't see him pursuing the career of instruments. I don't see him doing that. Again, I see actor up there too, but I see cooking and baking higher, purely because he does it more often. Acting, he's good at, but the problem with acting is it's also very stressful, especially on acting day, or like the day you're doing a show or something. So the fact that if he manages to stress better, which he doesn't really have control over, then I think actor might be his dream job, but I don't see him doing that. And you can give your actual answer later. Isabel's dream job, she doesn't really, I would say something art related, but that might be wrong. Because Zach's very vocal about what he wants to do. Plus, he's also older, so he has more reason to be more vocal. Isabel is at a stage where she doesn't really need to consider what a dream job is. She should start thinking about it. The earlier thinking about it, the better. I get obviously, but she's not in a stage where ooh, what should I be when I get out of high school? She's not even close. So, no offense, you guys still have a while.
Yeah.
So, but I don't. And plus, even if I said art, there's so many different kinds of art that you can do, that it's trying to pick and choose one that she'd do. I could see her definitely going into the field of freelance design. She has no clue what that means. Basically means you are your own business, you're your own boss, and you get orders from people that want a certain design, that want a certain painting or something, and you paint it for them, and then you give them a price on it, and then they pay it. That's what a freelancer is.
Okay.
I don't see that. It's not a dream job, obviously, but I can see her trying it, and maybe doing that when maybe even when she's still in high school, she might even try and do that. Because you only need to be 16 to be a freelancer, I think. Maybe it's 18. I don't know. Man, dream job. Unless it's YouTube, I don't know. It's she's, like I said, she's not very vocal about it, but she doesn't need to be. I'm gonna go with the safe answer, which is physical art, like painting, drawing, sculpting, even creating your own stuffed animals. That's also art. Anything relating to designing something is art. But physical art, because she's not into digital art, She might get down later down the road, but right now she's more into physical art. I'm gonna go with that. So Zach, what's your true answer? Was that correct or was that wrong?
You have the cooking/baking one correct. I do want to try to like pursue that. I do also really like acting a lot. But another one that I was considering was animating, because I want to try to because it's like a really cool because I really like animation, and I always wanted to learn it, learn about it and try it.
So here's the thing. You've said this before, and the reason I didn't say it is because animating is one of the most frustrating things to do. And even I'm sure the odd ones out and other Jaden animations, people that are actually animators will agree with me. If you mess up a frame, you have to restart. And I can see you getting very frustrated with that and quitting. You're not much of a quitter. Well, I mean, you kind of are. But with animation, you have to be perfect. You have to do every frame individually, and I can see you getting upset at that. And so, yes, I can see you trying it, but also, if you want to become an animator and have it as a job, you need to work for someone else. Odd Ones Out and Jade Animations on YouTube, yes, but they're working off of someone else's land. YouTube essentially can delete their entire channel right now if they wanted to. So you'd have to work for someone else. And think of working for Disney. Do you know how much stress you'd be under working for Disney as an animator? Because there's deadlines that you have to meet. It's heavy deadlines. Working for Disney, you get a ton of cash, but it's the stress on your life I don't know is worth it, to me at least. But so that's why I thought about it, but then I initially said no, I don't think he's going to do that, because I can see the stress overcome your actual desire to do it. But cooking is less stressful in my opinion, purely because if you mess it up, you just try again. You just do it again. Sure, you're starting over, but you're starting over with the learned mistake. If you mess up in animation, you're not really learning a mistake. You're just oh crap, I messed that up. Restart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Acting, actors always mess up. There's always times when they mess up. I can see you. I don't see you being a live actor, a person that's doing live performances. He's doing live performances now. That's because he's not freaking Marvel didn't hit him up being hey, you want to come over? I see you do where I can see you being an actor. If you want to pursue actor, I can see you being an actor for those types of companies, DC, Marvel, or something else where there's a script and if you mess up, it just gets in the highlight reel. You're not getting booed on stage. You know what I mean? So I see. Yeah. So is that it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, Isabel, was that correct or was that wrong? This one I'm not sure about.
So I feel so you said physical art, right?
Yeah, so paintings, sculpting, any sort of creation of an item, really.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was called, but I was thinking about drawing, painting, somewhat sculpting, so you are correct on that. So another thing I also did consider, I did look into this, because I wanted to look into this because I got interested into it, therapy, because sometimes I feel I just want to help people with situations they don't want to be in. I feel I want to help them and help them feel better from it. So sometimes I want to help them with that. But other than that, that's all I have.
Yeah, I can't. First of all, I can't speak. Second of all, I didn't even consider therapy. The honest reason is I didn't think of it, purely because I don't see either of you doing it. But I guess if you see yourself doing it, that's all that matters. Therapy is a problem purely because of this. Another thing about stress, you're letting other people put their stresses onto you, and if you're not good at this, why I think Zach being a therapist would be your worst thing to go into, because if you're not good at handling stress, that is the worst job to have for you. If you're good at handling stress, if you're a master at handling stress, that's the perfect job for you, because you're able to push the stress aside, focus on the person and their problems, and figure out a way to fix it. The only problem with therapists is they don't have control over whether the person fixes it. So it depends. So I more see you going in art, if you want my honest opinion.
Yeah, always my number one.
That's why I kind of gave Zach my honest opinion about whether I don't see him being an animator. I can see you doing it for fun. I can definitely see you doing it for fun. I don't see you doing it for a dream job though, just purely because of the stress. Cooking and baking, I definitely can see. Actor, I can see in a certain road. Depends on the road. But cooking and baking is my top 2 for you. Are you raising your hand?
I just remembered, when we were younger, we all had, like, different plans. Like, I remember you had the idea of becoming a lawyer.
Yeah, that was a dumb idea.
Like a chemist or something,
yeah.
and I had the idea of becoming, like, a doctor.
Oh
but
my
now, like...
we all realized that was dumb.
Yeah, that was
I mean, not the jobs are dumb. Those jobs are very, very, very important, especially doctor and chemist. Lawyers also important, but you know what I mean. Like, if they're important jobs, but the amount of stress those people go through, Zach would be screwed as a doctor.
Yeah.
Isabel, I think I could see her being a chemist if she pursued it now. The problem is she started a little late, but if she pursued it now and she was actually really... She said she liked science, right? Or did you say you didn't like science? I can't remember what you said.
It depends on, like, what they teach us, because...
Chemistry. Like, mixing potions and exploding things. And solving, like, for example, I think trying to find a cure for cancer involves chemistry. No, it absolutely does. Yeah, you're trying to figure out how to combat this virus that's living inside.
Yeah.
So I think if she pursued it now, I don't see her doing it, but I think if she did it now, she could be. Zach, I don't see you being a doctor ever. I don't think you should.
Yeah, one mistake they make...
And you're done, yeah.
Yeah. Plus 8 years. I don't really feel
8 years just in college. Sometimes 12, by the way. I looked this up. Depending on the doctor you want to be in, if you want to work at, like, I think Lord's, I think it's 12 years in college they want. Like, they recommend.
God.
Plus, sure, you make up for, like, the debt with your money, but that's a lot of stress for 12 effing years. You're also in, like, constant action, because they always put you in classes with action involved in it. I'd rather play Surgery Simulator if you want to ask me. Lawyer, I was told I should be a lawyer because of how easily I try to prove people wrong. And because I often do prove people wrong. In fact, I've proven these two wrong several times. I've proven my mom wrong several times. And so I was told to be a lawyer because I was passionate about what I was fighting for. And I always use facts when I confront people. I always use, like, statistics. I always use that kind of stuff. Theoretically, I could be a good lawyer. I just don't want to go to college for 6 years. No thanks. Plus, the amount of debt I'd be in would be ridiculous. And plus, I realized gaming is probably a less stress... game design and game development, is less of a stressful environment.
Yeah.
Alright, finally off that question?
Yeah. Anyways... Revolving the World asks, what was the biggest lie any of you said to your parents?
Zach's gonna need to think about it because he's got a lot to go through.
Yep.
Biggest lie I told to our mom or dad. Like I said, I don't lie. I make sure I don't lie often. I only, like, lie if if it's my last resort, that's when I do it. I mean, the biggest lie that everyone tells themselves and other people, I think. And this was more back in, this is not now, I'm fine now. But this is more back in, and I think it was in 6th grade. These two were earlier grades, I forgot what grade they were in. But when our parents got divorced, I think anytime they asked if I was okay, I wasn't. I was thinking about how this would change us, how I would probably never get to see one of them either again. So anytime someone says, like, are you okay? Like, anytime at that point when someone said, are you okay? I was like, I wasn't, but I said so anyway, so they didn't worry about me. Obviously, I'm fine now. I've overlooked it. It's less of a problem now. But I think that's the biggest lie because I kept telling them that. But if you're looking for a juicy lie that I told him, like, murdered somebody, no. I can't think of one because I don't think I ever did. Zach's got some scrolling through to do. Isabel, what about you? Biggest lie you've told Isabel. I think I have an answer for you, but if you want to answer it yourself.
I actually can't remember them all because I think, like, the biggest lies, well, when, like, I was, like, really young, like, I was, like, 7 or 6 or something,
I mean, I have an answer for you if you want. Because I do remember one of them. I don't know if it's your biggest one, but
I actually do not remember a lot of them. So, what's yours?
so again, I think this applies to all three of us. I think there's been several times where we've been asked, "Are you okay?" and you haven't been, and you said, "I am okay," or "I'm fine," or whatever. But in terms of personalization, I think you have gotten into a fight with Zachary and said, or you hit him because you were aggressive at the time, and you said Zachary hit you instead. There's been times where Zach actually has hit Isabel, but there's been the one time I remember I saw it because at the time so basically whenever these two get into a fight, I try not to get involved because these two need to figure out how to figure out their own problems. They're old enough now where they need to do that. They can't expect someone to step in every time. And so this was one of the examples. When it gets physical, I'd step in because that's a little ridiculous. But she hit him, and then our mom naturally was like wondering what was going on, and I stayed silent purely because it's not my job to tell her the truth. It's one of these two. I think you eventually did tell her the truth, but at the time you didn't, and you said that he hit you first, which wasn't true. But there's been several times where Zach has hit Isabel, and he's lied about it. I don't think that's his biggest lie. I think he still needs to find a different one. But I think that would be your biggest lie, that I can remember anyway. And we're down to the lie master himself.
Yes.
What do you got over there, Peanut Gallery?
Okay, so I can't remember.
Of course.
Of course you can.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that is a lie.
But either way, like, I legit could not tell you what if like what.
Oh, I know one. These two wouldn't remember because it was a long time ago. So I got it. I'm talking too much. So basically, me and Zach were I was jokingly like fighting with him, and then all of a sudden he rushes at me, not like trying to hit me or anything, but he like rushes at me. I like turn around and block it, and then he bumps it. Like I don't turn around and block it. I turn around and like move out of the way, and he runs so fast that once he gets into the our dining room is very like slippery, especially when it's like wet and you have socks on. He had socks on and it was pretty wet because her mama just like mopped her vacuum and I forgot what she did. And he slipped and fell and landed. He didn't land on his head luckily, but he landed on his back and he was in pain. And he was young enough where he blamed it on me. I remember that. So
Wait, this is to your parents.
Yeah, you lied to our mom and dad that I was the one that pushed you.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
But you fell yourself. So
there was one thing that I remembered, but it was like something that you thought that I did and you thought I lied about it, but I vividly remember this because I actually didn't lie about it, and I know that
anytime we prove you wrong that you've lied, we always have had proof.
I can explain this story fully.
Explain to me what the story was, and don't explain the story. Explain to me what it is.
Okay. Basically, I was trying to go into the bathroom, and I was like a lot younger. Basically, and then you went into the, and then you were like, nope, I'm gonna go in there. At first, I think something like that, and I was like, bruh, or something like that, but like younger. So yeah, then you went in, and then to keep me distracted, I said, like when Mario says like, ooh, because like I watched this like one of these like how to make blank not scary, FNAF 4 Halloween edition, and he says that to be like, ooh. Anyways, then I said that to keep myself distracted. Then you came back out thinking I said something else that starts with a B. That is not.
Oh, you mean the time you swore?
Yeah, I didn't.
No, there's been several times. I'm not talking about that time. I'm talking about several times where you've swore.
It was from YouTube, by the way.
I don't care. There's been several times where you've swore and you've said you haven't. So it wasn't a big one because I personally don't care. I just don't think you should be swearing at the age you're at right now. I don't even swear that often, and the only time I swear, if I swear, you know I'm mad because I only swear when I'm mad. In fact, when I'm extremely mad I'm not usually mad at Isabel that much. When I'm extremely mad at Zachary, I have to, in my mind, I have to tell myself, don't swear, because I get extremely frustrated with you. But anyway, yeah, I'd say that's the biggest one I can remember was when Zach, because I got in trouble for that. I got my Xbox taken away, and I was super pissed from you from that point on.
And that's the thing. I legit did not say that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you slipped on the floor and said I pushed you.
Well, I'm sorry.
And since you were in such pain, I got my Xbox anyway. It doesn't matter. It's one on the bridge. But yeah, so that's the biggest one I can remember from these two, since they can't remember themselves. Next question.
Okay. Okay, I found it. Okay, next question. Revolving the Rolodex, who's the dancer between you, Zach, and Isabel?
Not me.
Who's the dancer? None of us.
I
never see. I've seen Zach dance. He's pathetic. I've never seen Isabel again. Same thing. I've never seen Isabel actually attempt to dance. I've seen her dance in a funny way, but I've never seen her actually attempt to dance fully, and so I can't judge her on that. I'll get to you in a second.
Sorry.
I don't dance because I can't, and so I definitely. Who's better? I've danced at like proms and stuff, but I guess I've been told I've been good, but I don't think I don't dance to impress. I just dance because I like the song. So I guess I'll go me. But what do you have to say?
I remember this was back in 6th grade. My at the time girlfriend what are you laughing at?
The fact that you had a girlfriend in middle school, those don't exist.
Sorry, those are you thought you had a girlfriend when she applied just.
Here's the thing. I never, when people have asked me out in middle school, I always said no because I focused on school, and I also focused on the fact that middle school girls have no clue what they're doing. They don't have feelings for anyone. They just think they do, and they're gonna dump you 2 weeks later.
Oh yes, definitely.
So anyway, continue.
Anyways, she's been my girlfriend for like a while. At
No.
That point, like
No,
No.
your
it's like
friend.
5th.
No.
Your close friend.
No.
You thought.
No.
Oh my god.
Just continue.
Anyway.
He keeps lying.
So yeah. What?
I said he keep lying.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
stop
Why are
lying.
you thinking so hard to
Keep
believe I
going.
can have a girlfriend? Anyways.
You don't. Keep going.
Anyway, so yeah, my girlfriend asked me to go to like a dance that before COVID. Well, I know, long time ago. But anyway, so yeah, she invited me over to dance, and I was like, I don't know how to freaking slow dance. So I asked my mom how you do that instead of just looking it up, because why would you do that?
Hang on a minute. Hey, I gotta stop you for a second. So you asked our mom how to slow dance.
Pretty much.
So essentially, you asked our mom to slow dance with you.
Don't think of
Oh
it
my
like
gosh.
that. I was asking how to do it so that
That's
I could
like-
do it with my girlfriend. All right.
First of all, you're forgetting the space in between girl and friend. You forgot the space there. and then like,
I hate you.
and then like, I would look it up first. Why would you ask a family member how to slow dance? That's weird.
I don't know. That was
That
my
feels
first
awkward.
primal instinct.
That's awkward.
Because it's like I always ask her for like.
There's different advice that's sensible. Because slow dancing is different. Because slow dancing is a little strange in the form that you're holding the special person in a special way. There's other things that like you can go to family members for advice for, like everyone's gonna do this at one point, is like how to kiss properly, even though there's not really a way to do it properly. You can ask a family member how to do that if they're older. If they're younger than you, they're not gonna know. But if that makes sense a little bit, purely because they're older than you, they've been through it probably, and they know as much information as possible. And plus, looking it up, you're gonna get different answers. So looking it up's not gonna really do much. But slow dancing?
Like I said, it was my first instinct. Okay. Like I would always ask her for like what to do if I was confused about something, and so I asked her because I was like, frick, I don't know how to do this.
Anyway, so yeah, I think Zach's answer is great. I think he just needs to put the space in between girl and friend, and it'll be good.
Shut
Yeah,
up!
your female
I had a
friend.
girlfriend.
Zachary,
Female
I'm
friend.
telling you right now, there is no such thing as a girlfriend or a boyfriend in middle school.
Wait
your
till
brains
high
are not
school.
your brains are not developed enough to understand what that even means or what that even entails. So they're not So there's no such thing as a girlfriend or a boyfriend in middle school. The fact that people have girlfriends and boyfriends in middle school, or at least the thing they do, is hilarious to me because it doesn't exist. Next question.
Wait, just wait to high school.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
He's in high school.
Yeah, trust me, it's worse. Gets worse from here.
Anyway, the last question in the family section, Dogs Heaven 9366 asks, how many cousins do you have? I actually did a little bit of calculating before when we were writing that down.
4 that I know of. No, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, soon to be 6. So 6.
Yeah, soon to be 6. That is correct. 5 right now, but yeah, soon to be 6.
You don't even know the 6th one.
I know that I know like about it. They've like
You've never spoken to them. You haven't spoken to them in years.
They told me.
Okay, then you're thinking of a different person. Then I'm thinking of on our dad's side, his brother.
Yeah, that's one.
They've told you that. When have you talked with them?
When I can't remember exactly, but they told me. I think Daddy might have told me at one point. I don't know. I can't remember. Either way, I knew about it.
Not their one they have now. They're having another one.
I know about that.
So I don't know how you've heard of that. Either way, 6, as I'm aware. We don't see each other enough often that I don't pay much attention. It's not their fault. I just don't pay much attention to them because I don't see them that often. Although I do think babies are the spawn of Satan, and so I try to avoid them whenever possible.
Oh. Yes.
I'm joking, but I'm just saying that they're loud and noisy, and they're kind of pushy, and I kind of stay away from them. I love them, of course, but it's just like these two will know what I'm talking about. There's one cousin that we have that's like she's getting older, but like she's definitely still in that stage where she's kind of pushy. She's kind of like, hey, look at this thing. It's like, cool. Yeah. Doing something right now. I got a call to make,
Yeah.
So I love her, but it's just once she grows up, she'll be fine. But I think it's just she's in that state where, and they don't have control over her whatsoever, but she's in that state where she's always pushy and stuff. And so these two were like it. I'm sure I was like it, but next question.
Okay. First question for the media category is.
Wouldn't that be YouTube?
Zachary thought it was the media. I was confused.
Okay, let me hear the first question then.
Okay, Egg Level 111 asks, "What's the dumbest conspiracy theory you believed?"
That I've believed?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I always disprove theories and stuff. So I've never thought the Earth was flat. I've never thought that. I mean, is aliens a conspiracy theory? Because I think aliens exist. Because think of how small we are in this universe. There has to be something out there, right?
Yeah.
There must be something. Whether it's obviously, I doubt there are aliens in the way we depict them, but I think there's got to be something out there, right? I guess that'd be my answer. It's a conspiracy theory. There's no proof against it. Well, I guess Christianity is a conspiracy. Well, that's a belief. That's a different thing. So yeah, I'll go with aliens because that's technically a conspiracy theory.
Alright, and also the Earth is flat, actually.
No, it's a donut. Get it right.
Wow, you're a special kind of donut.
Read the question.
Anyway, Alice Dodger 122 asks, have you ever read Harry Potter or The Hunger Games?
Yeah, I was about to say no, but you added Hunger Games in there. Yes, I've read all the Hunger Games. I've also watched all the movies. Harry Potter I never got into. I like the idea of the house and stuff. I've took a questionnaire of like, oh, what house are you? I forgot mine. There's Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. Oh, I'm Ravenclaw. That's what it is. I just remembered. Ravenclaws are basically the nerdy, smart ones. Zach would be in Ravenclaw. Absolutely sure. Isabel, I think she's not like. If she answered it honestly, I think she'd be in. Hufflepuff's like the goody two shoes. What's the other one? There's like Hufflepuff, and then there's like another nice category. And then there's the Ravenclaw, and then there's Slytherin. I think if she answered it what she thinks of herself, I think she'd be in Slytherin. But I think she would be in the other one, whatever's beside Hufflepuff. I forget what it is. But anyway, I've taken that quiz. I've actually did it 3 times on 3 different ones. I've gotten Ravenclaw all 3 times, meaning clearly I'm Ravenclaw. So I like that aspect. I like the whole act of Quidditch. Quidditch. I thought that was pretty interesting. But I've watched Harry Potter once, and I was like, it's alright. The problem was I watched it at a very young age, and it kind of scared me a little bit because the monsters in those movies are kind of terrifying. But I'm definitely more into Hunger Games. Hunger Games is pretty interesting as a concept. Actually, my book has a humble homage to same thing. The British say homage. Homage to the Hunger Games. There's a whole Hunger Games related chapter in it. So just to pay a tribute to because I read Hunger Games early on. So
I read the first book and watched the first movie.
yeah, you watched the first book, which you haven't returned yet, and because he borrowed it from me. And then
I still have it.
he read the. Yeah, I didn't know watch the movie, but sure.
I can give it back to you.
No, too late.
After this.
No.
Okay.
Maybe the ball hasn't read either. Next question.
Yeah, I have never read the Hunger Games. Anyways, next question. Neon Tiger 863 asks, what is your favorite song right now?
Favorite song right now. That's a tough one. If you could see my Amazon Music playlists, there is at least 15 playlists. Playlists, not songs, playlists. One having like almost 300 songs in it, which is the Deltarune and Undertale soundtrack. I think what I have to say is it's probably Big Shot. Not the regular song. It's the Big Shot, but it's the metal version from Family Jewels. I've listened to that all the time. And it's actually in the beginning of my metal playlist, so I always hear that one first. So I'd say that one, probably.
I have two, because I can't really decide.
Is this your question?
Well,
This is
hurry up.
Ethan's question.
one of them, I'm pretty sure you know what it is.
Yeah, great, next. So we don't talk about Bruno, by the way.
The other one is a fan-made one, it's like a fan-made Encanto song. It's called Turn It Down, it's by Oreo. It's really good. It's a song about Dolores, actually. It's really cool, I like it.
Yeah, so the thing with Encanto is, and the reason that one took off, because there's things that don't take off in Disney, and that's because it's not innovative. Also, fun fact, Mirabelle is the first female character in Disney to have glasses, apparently.
Yep.
To me, that was crazy to think about. Like, the fact that apparently females aren't smart enough.
It took 60 movies for that.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
So anyway, but that's besides the point. I think it did so well is because there's so many questions left unanswered about it. There's clearly I watched this, actually MatPat did a breakdown of that he thinks Dolores is the villain. I think that's crazy. Crazy in terms of actual proof, and crazy in terms of if that's actually the story, Disney is crazy. In terms of how cool that is. The whole mystery about Bruno, there's still questions that there's still questions surrounding him. I wonder if they're making a second one, especially with how popular it was. If they don't capitalize on the opportunity, I don't know what they're doing. I think, yeah. So there's that one, and then my other favorite song from that is Isabella's one, which I don't know what that's actually called, but
What else can I do?
same thing. Yeah, nerd.
Yeah.
Shut up!
You're
And you said you had another one?
The other one was We Don't Talk About Bruno.
No, that's your first one. What's the other one?
Oh, Turn It Down by,
Oh, that's
Oreo.
that's your other one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Visible, any songs that you're interested in right now?
I do not have a favorite. The end.
Wow. All right, next question.
I just don't know.
She also doesn't listen to music because she doesn't use her Amazon Music subscription that she has.
Alright, anyways, Dogs Heaven 9366 asked, what was the last song you listened to?
I just listened to it. So every time I'm on the bus to my school, I listen to songs. Last song I listened to. It's hard because I listened to Mark's podcast on the way down, or on the way back to here. So I'm trying to remember what the last song I listened to was. I think the last song I listened to. Oh yeah, the last song I listened to was A Cyber's World, which is it's a Cyber's World the musical, and it's made by Man on the Internet, and to me it's one of his best things that he's ever produced. Oh, actually, wait, no, that's a lie. It's an honorable mention. The actual last song I listened to was called Tenacity, and it's alternate reality. It's called Alternate Reality Tenacity. Look it up, and it's basically like if Frisk was in Sans' position at the end of Undertale, and she's trying to stop Chara. It's pretty. It's like I think it's a mod or something, but the actual song is so fast-paced and it sounds so cool and motivating that I listen to it a lot. Plus, if you want a good insider tip on that song, listen to it at 1.25 speed. You have a great time. Anyway, so that's the last song I listened to.
Alright.
Next.
Alright. Okay.
Got a problem with that?
Okay. Last question from the media category.
Mm-hmm.
Zachary asks, what was your favorite book you ever read?
None of them, because I don't read.
Who reads?
Oh, crap. What was the name of it? I could be like, my own book, which you can buy in stores right now. No.
Only available for the easy prices of $9.99.
I don't remember the name of it, but it was essentially a game that was, or essentially it was a book that was about a fictional game and how the characters were stuck in it, and they were trying to find a way to get out.
Oh, no.
What was it called? I forgot what it was called, but that was any book about video games is pretty good. I also read a lot of Minecraft books. I've read the FNAF books. I haven't read the FNAF saga or whatever the heck they're doing now. I should at some point, but yeah, that'd be it.
Alright, on to the category shows/movies. Fun fact, we are actually almost done.
Really? We're only 3.5 hours, 4 hours in. Great.
Yes!
This is definitely being split into like multiple parts, by the way.
Alright, Egg Forever 111 asked, what's the most useless TV show you've ever seen?
Avatar. Next question.
No! No, Avatar is good. It is.
No. Honestly, that's probably gonna have to be my answer because I don't watch TV shows. I watched Avatar once and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
I guess it's opinions.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so get
It's just, it's
so get over
Yeah, it's aggravating, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So maybe when I don't like your opinions, maybe you'll understand it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you yell at me for not liking bacon.
Yeah, because it's effing bacon. Get a life.
It
Next
doesn't
question.
Like bacon.
Yeah, because she hasn't tried it yet and she needs to. Next question.
Yeah, I haven't tried bacon. Anyways, Goose on the Loose 2 asks, have you ever cried during the movie?
Several times, yes.
Yeah.
Endgame was a tear factory for me, purely because, again, Zach watched it too, but he didn't get this. He didn't get like the 20 years of experience. Nor did I really. I didn't start. I'm not 20, but he didn't get the 2-year gap in between all those movies and stuff. He watched them right after another, so he didn't get that full experience. I got that full experience watching the characters grow and evolve over that 8-10 year period. And to see some of them die off and stuff, of course you love them and stuff, so you tear up. I'm gonna try to make it interesting, but is there a question that's saying what's the last movie you cried to? Is that a question?
No.
Okay, so let me try and see if I can answer. The last movie I cried to. Oh, yeah. The first time I ever watched Free Guy, I teared up a little bit when Guy's friend was. We thought he was dying, because he couldn't make it across the bridge, and so the game was being deleted or whatever. And so Guy was they played sad music before, so they got to do that too. So I think I teared up a little bit. I wasn't bawling or anything, but I think that's the last movie I cried to. I think, maybe.
Mine was either Coco or Encanto.
How do you cry to Encanto? Nobody died.
No one has to die.
Yes.
To cry.
Oh, speaking of which, if you show me a movie where a dog dies, I'm dead. I'm dying with it. Nope, done.
Well, yeah.
If you watch Dog's Purpose or what's the other one called? Crap, I forgot the name. It's like a onomatopoeia, I think. But it's yeah. If you show me a movie where a dog or an animal is dying, I'm gone later. And also, I want to point out that Zach wasn't into Encanto when he first saw it. He said he thought Coco was better, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, but then it started to grow on me, and now I think it's really f***ing good.
Yeah, once you realize that Coco, in story-wise, is not as good, then because I appreciate movies for the story. If the story's not good, I'm not gonna watch it. And so like Coco's good. Don't get me wrong. I just think Encanto had better story building. I think Coco. The only thing since there was less characters, they had better characteristics in the hour, 2 hour, whatever, how long it is. Encanto, since it had so much characters, they couldn't build on each of them, and so that's why I think there needs to be a second one. Because Dolores, you don't see her very often. Who else? Oh yeah, the family, like the father and the mother, you don't get to see often. You really just hear about them at the beginning.
Which one? Which side?
Mirabelle's parents.
I
don't care about the names, but the mom that's just healing stuff, and the guy who has like disproportionate whatever. Anyway, so I think there just needs to be a second one to build off the rest, and something like that. Plus the whole idea that you don't need the candle for the magic to happen. I think that's pretty interesting. So I think in terms of story, Encanto takes it by a mile. I think Coco needed better storytelling. It had good characterization, but it didn't have good storytelling as compared to Encanto. Next question.
Alright, next one. Goose on the Loose 2 asked, name 3 movies everyone should watch.
Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, Free Guy.
Oh, so you're not gonna oh, wait a minute, because everyone's already seen it at this point.
Seen what?
Encanto.
Yeah, everyone's seen it.
Yeah,
Plus, you don't need to see it. I'm saying things you need to see if you're not into movies. Those are the things you should watch. Well, anyway, next question.
It mentioned that.
Okay, now we are on to the holiday section.
We're already done with the other category?
The third to last one.
Oh, nice.
The second to last one and the last one only have one question.
Please stop talking.
Stop talking.
Anyways, A Clever 111 asks, if you could create a holiday, what would it be?
I've actually kind of already technically answered this. Mental Health Day, I think, should be a holiday where literally everyone does whatever the heck they want to do that day. No work, no school, no like. Unfortunately, the only people that want to be able to do this is like government people, like government officials, like the president can't take a day off or anything. But yeah, I think everyone in the world, it'd be a worldwide thing. It wouldn't be just America, it'd be everywhere. Where everyone just gets to do whatever they do. No work, no school, no deadlines, no nothing. It's just a day where you get to enjoy yourself and take a relaxing one-day vacation. Because mental health breaks are very important, and if you don't take them, you're often in a bad place. So I take once every 3 months. I take one, which is a little too long because I think they recommend once a month. But I don't want to skip school too much because you know it's school. So, but yeah, I'd say that mental health day is very important.
Alright, next question. Dogs Heaven 9366 asked, what was the best birthday present you've ever received? I went down
nice.
Too far.
Nice.
But yeah.
Birthday present I've ever received, probably my phone. I use my phone a lot, and so getting this, mine's an iPhone XR. It's the red product, meaning this is supporting HIV and AIDS. And so I think. Yeah, because I had an iPhone 7, and it was good, but it was extremely outdated. So when I got this new phone, I've always said this to people, is don't expect me to be like, a phone, oh my god! Like, don't expect me to be like super crazy about it, just know that I appreciate it. Because I'm sure technical can attest to me, I was like confused on why I got it at first. Because I wasn't expecting it. That's another, is this a question whether I like surprises or not?
No.
Okay, I don't like surprises that much. I also don't like change that much. So, I was a bit worried, first of all, when I saw the phone, because I'm like, oh, do I have to lose all my progress on my phone? But luckily, since it's Apple, best product, all I had to do was put my phones effing next to each other, and the data transferred. How crazy is that? That the world we live in is that all I have to do is press a button to transfer my data, put my phone next to the other one, and it transfers the data wirelessly. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I grew up in a time where, like, I'm not that old, but I grew up in a time where, iPhone 4 was the craziest thing ever. So, I don't know. That's crazy to me. But I think my phone is the best present I've gotten.
Okay, last one for the holiday section. Dogs Heaven 9366 asks, what's the best Christmas present you ever got?
Ooh, so it's a different one. Best Christmas present. That's a tough one. I've gotten a lot of good stuff. Oh, you know what? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm between my PS4 and my Switch. Both gaming consoles, but I use them both. Here's the thing. You can't take a PS4 with you on a trip. I mean, you can, but it's a pain in the butt. The Switch is the best. It's not a console. You can't call the Switch a console, unfortunately. But it's the best system purely because you can take it literally anywhere. And that's why I think Nintendo, if they keep going in this direction, I think they'd be good. I don't think they need to make another like Wii or like a Wii or anything, because I think the Nintendo Switch. Actually, you know what? They could technically live off the Switch the entire rest of their lives. I think that's how versatile it is. So I'm gonna go with Switch. It's. I think it was less expensive, but I think I use it way more often. I think. So I'm gonna go with that. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I've gotten like, oh, you know what? Let me do this. So that's my mom gave me that. Let me give a different answer. So my favorite present from my grandparents, on my mom's side, because there's two different ones. Ooh. Oh, you know what? They're the ones that got me that mic that I've been talking about. So I'd say that one, for sure. My grandparents on my dad's side, they give me a lot of good ones too. I mean, obviously they do, but I mean, I have my wallet is still the one they gave me. It's basically a wallet with a cross on it because, like I said, I'm Christian, so I have a cross on it. It has a really cool design on it, and they gave that to me. They've given me crosses before. I have two crosses that say faith and joy on it. I think they've given me those. Trying to think of anything big they've given me. Oh, this one, I don't use this because I don't walk that much. I plan to use it when I'm older. They gave me this backpack that, get this, when I'm walking, I can use turn signals. There's turn signals on the backpack. So to let drivers know, and to let like cyclists or something behind me, to let them know when I'm turning.
Wow.
It's crazy. I know, it's crazy. I plan to use it when I'm older, when I'm like walking around, because where we are now, there's not really good walking spots. But anyway, next question.
Alright, this is the second to last question. And we put this in the other section because we didn't know how to answer it. Or, like, what category to put it.
Okay.
Nature Purist asked, what do you think is your best feature?
That'd probably be in the personal category, but it's fine. Best feature, probably my drive/determination. I would say that. Purely because, well, actually, that's a tough one. I'd say that, either that or loyalty. I'm very loyal when it comes to the people I trust. If I don't trust them, I'm not giving them loyalty. But if I trust them 100%, I give them my full loyalty when it comes to friendships and or any other type of relationship. But if it's not that, I would say definitely my drive/determination to do things. I'm very passionate about what I do, especially when it comes to YouTube and stuff. And so I'd say that, probably.
Okay. Last question for this Q&A is the ALG question.
Oh boy, here we go.
Nature Purist.
And this one, by the way, just to clarify, I cannot get my way out of it. I can't use a bean to get out of this one. I have to answer this one. So, the problem with this is I'm worried because I didn't get a chance to look at this beforehand. So I'm hoping this is not too crazy.
Okay.
All right, ask away.
Nature Purist asks, what's the difference between the digital void and the dark void?
Oh man. Okay. So that's a fine question. I can answer it. A bigger question would have been like, who's the next to die? I wouldn't have been able to answer that one. Or if anyone does die at all, who knows? The digital void, as you've probably heard already. I know you're waiting for the dark void, so I'm going to answer that last. But the digital void, as you've heard before, is the space between the game and our world. So it's the middle ground right there, and it's a pitch black because there's nothing there. And so that's how the characters keep getting stuck in it, because anytime they try to leave their game, they don't realize that there's a layer above there, and so they get stuck in that little limbo, I guess you can call it. And they get stuck there, and they're still the world above. They're still our world, which is above that. So there it goes: the game, digital void, our world. The Dark Void is a little different. The Dark Void is called that because it's Chara's creation. It's not even naturally there. Chara created it as a weapon against Monica, and it's specifically for Monica. It's not for anyone else. So you didn't ask what it's for, so I'm not going to answer that. What I will answer is that it's the difference is that the Digital Void is a plane of existence. It's this state at which any creation that's tried to escape from their game and succeeded lives, essentially. They can't go any higher unless they have some sort of idea. And the Dark Void is a weapon. It's not a plane of existence. It's a weapon specifically made for someone, like I've already said, it's specifically made for Monica that Chara's created. You will not see it get used in effect until a while. You'll hear it mentioned, but you will not hear it for a while. And also, the idea that it's just for Monica may shift at one point. But you haven't asked what it's for, so I'm not going to tell you.
Great.
But yes, that is that's the difference. So let me just reiterate for those that are listening in. The Digital Void, plane of existence. The Dark Void, which people get mixed up sometimes, because I've heard these two messed up sometimes too. The Dark Void and the Digital Void, you're right, are not the same thing. So I'm glad you asked that question, because I think that's a misconception. They are definitely not the same thing whatsoever. The Digital Void is again the space between the game and our world. It's the plane of existence right there. The Dark Void is a weapon that Chara is using against Monica, and plans to use against Monica if a special plan that's coming soon succeeds. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all I'm gonna give you. All right, have we reached the end? Is that all the questions?
That is all.
Yes.
That is all of the list.
Man.
123, and you haven't eaten a single motherfucking bean.
To be fair, that what was the question?
Question 69, baby.
Yeah, question 69.
69. What do you find most attractive in a girl? Yeah, that was a tough one, cause that personal section's long.
40 questions.
Man.
Yeah, I was very
the second last one would have been in that one. So this is the YouTube question. I'm glad you guys asked about the YouTube questions. That was really fun to answer. School was interesting. Have you cheated on an exam? Of course. I mean, if you haven't, you're not living life. Games were pretty interesting. Personal was long. Those are actually the toughest ones, I think, to answer. Because they're personal. I gotta say, my favorite ones to answer though were definitely the family ones, because those I could tell we spent the most time on those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty fun to answer those questions, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you for asking 23 effing questions. I did not expect 23 effing questions. I expected 50 max. And you guys, I said 120.
You said 23.
I said 123. You're deaf. Anyway, thanks for interrupting yet again.
I'm sorry.
And but yeah, thank you guys for thank you for asking 123 different questions. I expected 50 max, and you guys exceeded beyond that. So thank you guys so much for that. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Zach and Isabel put this packet together, which looks like it would have taken a long time, especially because I had to add in who asked the question and stuff, the numbers and stuff, the categories and stuff like that. So credit where credit's due. These guys deserve some credit, so give them praise in the comments, because I know how writing stuff works, and this looks like it would take a while. But thank you for asking the questions. I will eat a bean. I'm not eating a very disgusting one though. I'm telling you that right now, because I asked or answered all the questions. I'm gonna try and pull out. What's that one? It's like a white. Oh God, the smell coming out of that thing.
Is it plain white, or is there like crap on it?
Dirty dishwater or birthday cake? You know, I'm good. I don't know if I want dirty dishwasher. Nope, definitely not.
What?
Barf. Ooh, yes.
Did you seriously?
Nope. Got it.
You
I got.
it.
Did you seriously get the?
I pulled the berry blue or toothpaste. I'm okay with either. It's toothpaste.
Hey, now,
Toothpaste is
hey,
good.
well, now your mouth is clean. As if it already wasn't.
Is it concerning that toothpaste tastes good?
Yeah, I think that's concerning.
Yeah, that's good. I like me some toothpaste.
Okay.
Listen, try a toothpaste bean. They're very good. Maybe because it's mint. Oh. Oh, the radioactive of the other ones are seeking into this one.
Oh.
Yep. That's a hint of a rotten egg. Thanks. Oh, I guess I got punched in some way or another.
Yep.
Oh, he got betrayed.
Why is it at the end?
Betrayed.
Oh god.
That's barf. Yep, there it is.
Oh no. He was like, he got his hopes
That's
up.
bad.
He's like,
I'm not even faking this, by the way. Because they're all in one package, they're all contaminating each other. Oh, I don't even. What is that taste I'm tasting? I don't even know what that one is. What is that? Oh, I can taste barf and the other one. Oh, is that dirty dishwasher? Ew. I've not tasted liver onions, by the way. Should I try liver? I'm really tempted. Should I try it? Here, these guys suffered. Here, I'm gonna do it because these guys suffered in the 1K special.
Oh yes, we did, especially me.
yeah.
Oh my god, the smell coming out of that. Okay, I can see one right there. I'm trying to get it. This is possible to grab one, by the way. Oh, I had another berry blue. Darn it.
Another one.
I don't want your barf. Get out of here. Nope. Man, this is... God. Oh, hey.
Another one.
Stop giving him all the good ones.
Toothpaste. What's more concerning? It's not the fact that it tastes good. It's the fact that they've replicated toothpaste in a bean.
Wow.
That's more concerning to me. Oh. You know, maybe I don't try that one.
What?
There's only one. And I'm going to assume it's the liver and onions. I doubt they gave me a good one. There it is. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, it's pomegranate or Old Bandage.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of how bad Old Bandage would be. Like, what does that even mean? What does Old Bandage even mean?
Like, this...
Does it taste like blood? Is that what you mean? Because that's disgusting. I don't wanna. Why is there so many dirty dishwashers? There's like, is there another white one? No, it's just that one. Oh, that's frickin' butter popcorn. Or the rotten egg, no thanks.
Oh yeah, no thank you.
Almost...
This. There it is. I got it.
That's it?
Nope. Yeah, wait, yes, no. Yeah, it's the only dark. This looks black on the other one.
That one has like black spots on it. It's not like pure red.
God. It's the barf one, by the way, that smells the worst in here.
Oh god.
I wonder why.
It's literally...
It's almost like it's barf.
It's literally vomit.
I'm very concerned there's only one of these. Very, very concerned.
Only one?
There's only one of these. There's like 5 of the toothpaste ones.
But only one of them.
I read somewhere that these are mostly bad. The chance of getting a good one is actually 30%.
Oh my god.
The chance of getting a bad one is 70, because obviously there needs to be an incentive to buy these. I'm really tempted. But I'm also tempted in the form of like, I don't know how, because liver and onions, this could be like stale liver onions. And I don't know how liver is going to taste. I'd rather try actual liver. Let me see if I can get another berry blue. And I can test if, come on. And if I want to test if they're all toothpaste. That'd be funny. Oh, come on. No, I had it. No.
You lost it.
Oh god, this is hard to do. Nope, get out of here, barf. There's so many barfs in here. They really wanted me to have barf.
No one wants balls.
I got the freaking thing again. Wait, no, wait, what's the last one? No, that's different. That's a pure brown one. What was the last one? Oh, the last one was stink bug.
Oh.
Nope. I'm glad I didn't try that then.
Oh, ew.
This is the cappuccino or liver and onions. Stink bug. You know how those things smell? I've killed them before. They smell disgusting.
Foul.
They smell like Zachary after he's done in the bathroom.
Shut up!
Okay, this is dumb. I'm just gonna get up there. I got it again. This is dumb. I'm just gonna. No, go. No, I don't want you. Go away. Go away. Actually, technically, them suffering was their own fault because they didn't research anything. So, I ate 2 beans. Both were toothpaste, which I'm okay with. I can still taste that round egg. So I'm going to go cry in a corner as I continue to taste this round egg that's in my mouth. And shut up. So thank you guys so much. Like I said, if you're watching this, clearly we hit it. So thank you guys so much for having us reach 2,000 subscribers. This will definitely be in like 4 different parts because holy crap, this is 4 hours long. But it needed to be because I needed to answer these questions. And also another reason I didn't eat a single bean is because I wanted to answer your guys' questions. I didn't want to skip any and be like, nah, I'm not going to answer those. Like I said, there was times where I was considering it, but then Barf showed up and I'm like, nah. So thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully our next milestone will be 3,000. I have the slightest idea of what I want to do for that. It won't be happening anytime soon, obviously. That's, yeah. So thank you guys so much. And I want to give you some pointers. Some upcoming thing. Actually, no, I forget this is taking place like way in the future. Yeah, I don't know if this is coming out, so I can't say it. But I'm assuming by now we're on season 4 of the ARG. I assume, because season 3, I'm sure we passed it already, but season 3's finale ended on Zach's birthday, which is very convenient. But it's also kind of annoying because I'm trying to figure out because the way the special videos work is they replace the normal video for that day. The problem is the normal video for that day would be Zach's birthday bash. So I need to figure out what to do. I could either, because it's not consistent. I was gonna say I can upload it on Sunday, but that's not consistent, and they wouldn't get recommended to anybody. I'll see what I can do. I can't push back the date either because I need to be consistent with it. So we'll see what I say we'll see what happens, but you guys have already seen what happens. So, but yeah, long story short, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if there's gonna be an end card for this. On the left, I guess, check out something. Actually, yeah. Yeah, there's a special playlist. Yeah, on the left, check out the subscriber special playlist. It's gonna have any milestones that we passed that we celebrate in there. So go check it out. We've already done 500 and 1,000. Our next will be 3,000. So go check it out. This, of course, will be in here if you want to rewatch it, and then or rewatch the 4 episodes. This is gonna be. And then on the right, I guess check out one of my favorite playlists, which is probably something either like Faz or Minecraft or I don't know, horror games maybe. Something over on the right. And of course, guys, consider subscribing if you like the content you're seeing. Every series we've done to this point will finish except for Lewis's Mansion, because Lewis equals Luigi and Luigi's garbage.
Yes.
I also never liked it. And as I said before, you should subscribe purely because we want to make a difference on the channel and in the world. And so we need your guys' help to accomplish that, so we can have that happen. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys, hopefully, in the next video.